Hey guys, it's Calvin here. Let me do a quick update on Apple. I actually did one pretty huge trade. Entered with two different positions on the same spread. My timing was a little bit off. It was a pretty stressful trade. I must admit, I'm not very proud of this trade. Entered very prematurely. But I knew what my stop out levels were, so I had to stick with the charts. I had to trust the charts. I got in a little early. I didn't want to miss the move, so it was a little bit painful at first, but nonetheless, working out very beautifully, guys. It hit my 618 level, guys. This trend line, lower gap fill, 200-day moving average. Now we're getting a beautiful little bottoming candle here, nice tail. Let's see if we can close with a doji. That would set it up really nicely for maybe a short-term bottom. Let's look why I did the trade, guys. How many factors do you see on this chart right now that signals that this will hold? Okay, right now I'm counting. This is one, the measured move. Off this little three-wave pattern, we have a symmetrical target that came to fruition. That's one. We have lower gap fill, two, almost to the penny. And we have a 618 retrace from this pivot low to pivot high. That is three, 200-day moving average. That's never been hit in so long, guys. That's four. So that's four factors, guys, for a bounce. That's enough on this chart to signal a big bounce. And look at what we're getting here. The low from, I believe the low is around 590 all the way up to 607. This is a crazy bounce, guys. Washed out a lot of weak hands. A lot of computer programs will just automatically will wash out the weak hands and just bring it back higher. So that's some of the institutional tricks, guys, you have to realize. We are into resistance right here, though. We are into resistance. But let's go over the trade I did intraday, and I'll show you my timing. I was a little bit off. I entered the 580, 570 bull put spread right at the $600 level. I thought maybe that would hold. We went right through that. I added my second position right here. I doubled down pretty much. I don't recommend doubling down. That's a very bad strategy. But once again, I knew my levels. My level was ultimately 685, and I knew that was a worst case scenario. That was my stop out. So I entered right here in my second position. We got a major fall right here. The premium pumped up so much. I was down pretty significantly on this trade after this fall, guys, because it was getting really close in the money. It was really getting really close to my strike price, so it was getting pretty scary here. But this was the first signal, guys. What is the first signal you guys see right here that signaled a low? You guys give up? If you're talking about these two doji candles, you're absolutely correct. When I saw these doji candles, okay, thank God, got a doji candle, a second doji candle. But you might think, is this bearish consolidation after a big down move and sideways action? You might misconstrue this is actually a bearish consolidation, but this is what I do, guys. When I see a pattern like this, I see a doji, that's just one part of the puzzle. I like to go intraday. I like to go into the even smaller time frame, guys. And what did I see on the smaller time frame, guys? What did I see? I'll draw it in, guys, right here, guys. If you don't see it, absolutely a thing of beauty, guys. If you know how to read charts, this is the left shoulder, head, right shoulder right here. This stuff is just absolutely fantastic, guys. Once again, you always have to break it down to the smaller time frames. And if you want precise entries, this would have been actually a good entry. But I got in way too prematurely right here, guys. I was too antsy. I didn't want to miss out. So this was a great lesson learned today. I really was way too early, impatient, and it got pretty ugly on this drop right here. But then when I saw this, on the 10-minute chart, it looks maybe like a bearish consolidation, right? Down move, sideways action, but when I went to the 1-minute chart, look what I saw here, guys. You guys know what this is? This is an inverse head and shoulder pattern, guys. A valid inverse head and shoulder pattern, guys. And when I saw this, I knew that a bottom was developing, and we consolidated on the neckline, back tested it, shot through, came into resistance here, paused for one candle, consolidated, back tested this level, broke out higher, back tested again, and now we're just testing this level, and then we're just shooting out higher for the rest of the day. After this, I just stopped monitoring. It was just, after it recaptured 600, which also, the put-call open interest ratio also signaled that we would close above 600. There was just way too many open interest at $600, so they had to close us above $600 per share on Apple for Friday. So that was my intraday timing, guys. Not too proud of this entry. I entered here, second half here, was down significantly Down a big amount right here, guys. I didn't want to go over it, but recovered quickly. It was a lot of stress in this area, but when I saw this pattern developing, I knew the short-term bottom was developing. And this, you might even call this overall cup and handle right here, guys. This is your rounded bottom, and this is your handle right here. Now we're breaking out higher. The measured move probably comes out to probably a little bit higher than this. But absolutely fantastic, guys. Let me draw the short-term target for this. For the target on this inverse head and shoulder was, let's see if it paused right at the spot right here. Yeah, pretty much came right here and paused. But also, this is even a bigger pattern, guys. Let's see what this measured move is, if I can just kind of calculate this. Let's see, roughly. Let's say this is the. Let's say this is the actual. Let's say this one's the actual. This is the cup and handle right here, guys. So if I do the measured move off this, let's see what kind of upside target do we have. We probably already achieved it. And let's see that right there, guys. See, I just did this live, guys. It's beautiful how the charts can tell you when to get out. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean you go short here. This is where you want to start peeling off some profits. I mean, obviously there's resistance here. You look back on a chart, but you gotta know all the different possibilities, guys. That this might be a cup and handle, and you gotta be able to read the targets and just know how to read the charts properly, guys. Now we're pulling back right here, guys, off this level, right into resistance here. Previous support, now resistance. Simple stuff, guys. Okay, now what did I see on the hour chart? Okay, I'm going to break this down exactly what I saw intraday and when I knew this chart pattern was good. I saw this bottoming tail. On the hour chart, I knew a short-term bottom was in. That was a fantastic signal right there, guys. You could went long there, would have been a great spot. But you know me, guys, I sold some out-of-the-money puts, spreads. That was already good to go. And also, we closed above this doji candle. That's confirmation that that's a low. So all these time frames, guys. I look at the 1-minute chart. I look at the 10-minute chart. I even look at the 5-minute chart sometimes. I kind of want to see every time frame, how the moving averages are behaving. That's what I do, guys. I'm very, I'm a chartist, pure chartist. Look at all time frames, guys. The daily chart obviously is more dominant. And this was the main catalyst, to tell you the truth, the 200-day moving average, that was the main catalyst. So, pretty ugly trade overall, worked out beautifully. A great week of gains, guys, absolutely fantastic. I actually just pretty much reset because I covered all my trades. Every single trade I did this week, I covered, probably over-traded a little bit, but I made a nice chunk of change on this trade, guys. A nice chunk of change. So, guys, that's my trade I did intraday, guys. I will update you guys maybe later with another video recapping all the trades I did for the week. But right now, Apple's putting in a short-term bottom. That's what it looks like. It looks like we just washed out the weekends. A lot of stops, guys, were taken out right here, guys, around $600 level. That's why, guys, these levels are important, but many times they will pierce it by $10, $15 and bring it right higher. That's a game that's played all the time, day in and day out, guys. You guys just gotta know how to read this stuff. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video. It's a great week so far. Great week overall this week. Fantastic profits. I was able to add a big chunk of change to my gains this week, and I'm very proud of that. But definitely a lesson learned. Patience is king. Don't be greedy. Trade it well. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.